Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
Hello, this is the Hot Topic Show. What can we do?
We won't judge, but we're judging. It's going to be juicy.
Now, here's Wendy.
Thank you for watching our show. My motley crew, I love them so much. The tickets are free. You could be here too. My co-host, my studio audience. How you doing? Great, because it's finally Friday. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Okay. So look, first of all, welcome. This coat, I know if you're just turning on the show, you're like, why is she wearing a coat? If you've watched the show all along, then you know exactly what's going on. All week I've been featuring stuff from my HSN collection, and my newest collection is outerwear. This is one of my coats. It's soft, it's sumptuous. It's faux fur, it's good. Oh, by the way, this is one of my sweaters too. And these are my shoes too. But look, anyway, there's going to be a fashion show of my outerwear collection and stuff later on today during our show. Suzanne, I love how you fashioned my Wendy jacket.
Yes, and I'm wearing Wendy turtleneck.
A Wendy
bodysuit.
Thank you.
And you got the secret pocket.
I've got the secret pocket.
For the weapons.
For the weapons.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I love it.
And by the way, your jeans and my jeans are not from me, but don't you worry, because guess what?
Oh.
Jeans are coming in the spring. I'll be on HSN tomorrow from 2 to 4 p.m. and then again from 7 to 9 p.m. offering my latest line. All right, can we talk? Enough with that. Let's get down to the real business at hand, okay? Blac and Rob. All right, this is a quick mention, but something tells me it'll be more than quick. I feel very passionate about this. First of all, they could be making several hundreds of thousands of dollars by airing the birth of their baby on TV. In other words, they've been, or they are shopping a reality show for the birth of the baby. Well, number one, been done. Courtney gave birth to 2 on TV. DJ Khaled Snapchatted the entire experience. So what are you gonna offer us that's new? Nothing. But and however, Chyna, get 'em. And, you know, my thought is, you know, I really do love Rob. And, you know, for those of us who've been there since the beginning, when Rob was thin, when Rob was smarter, when Rob was more of a when Rob had more confidence, when Rob was dating Adrienne Bailon, and he just seemed to be a different kind of guy. Now, Rob has just like given up. So as long as he's given up, and listen, Chyna comes from the world of the pole. Can we talk? I feel like
You know, this is a great come up for Chyna. Not every woman can be, you know, marching on Congress or running for president or, you know, having a talk show or being a professor at Harvard. There are some women who are left to their own devices, and apparently that was, you know, Chyna. That's why a woman goes to the poll. Can we not laugh about that? Can we talk? And her come up is she runs into this guy and she's taking full advantage of everything. So I'm glad she's not my kin. It's very fun to watch she and her mom, Tokyo Toni, come up off the backs of people who don't see through their ruse. Oh, she's not attracted to him. Rob, and here's my thought with you, Rob. Rob. Oh, please. And it's not even about Rob being overweight, you know, because I like a little, personally speaking, I like a little something to hold on to. It's not about, and I've met and seen larger guys than Rob. It's about Rob's lack of confidence. A woman likes a man to take control. Look, right? Like, Governor Chris Christie over in Jersey is twice as large as Rob, even after lap band surgery. But he's got a certain, you know, manly thing, a certain take charge thing. And I'm not saying he's attractive, I'm just making a comparison. This is not about your weight, Rob. This is about you not having a swagger and also not caring about how you look. Rob, there are more things that fit a fella like you than just a black t-shirt and some black jeans and a stupid hat. This is Rob's idea of going on the red carpet, Suzanne.
Oh, that is, oh, terrible.
Like, but there's stuff out there that fits him. Like, yeah. Rob could be, like, he could look a lot better, and his actions, his bravado, like, put some bass in your voice and don't let her run over you. Yeah. Why are you constant, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's not attractive. And Chyna, I know you and Tokyo Toni will say yes to that special because you got a good thing going since Rob is less than smart and letting you get away with it. And Rob, we know you'll say yes because you do whatever Chyna says. So good luck, Rob. And by the way, that thing about being overweight, it doesn't just apply to men, it applies to women also. It's not about your weight, it's about how you carry yourself, how you pull it together. Really, it truly is. So since it's the weekend and we all tend to overeat on the weekends, let's eat our hearts out. But come back on Monday with a backbone and some swagger, right? When I was designing this, I wasn't sure whether you all would like the cutouts, but it's like it's a thing, you know? I mean, the sexiest part of a woman is like up here, the décolleté. You know, it really is, no matter what size you are, so. Anyway, okay. So season 9 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta premieres this Sunday night. I know. Yes. So Cynthia Bailey is speaking out about her split from Peter. Yes, she told Us Weekly that I was in love with Peter, but I just am not wife material. I will never be in a relationship again, she says, where it takes a lawyer for me to walk away. I will never get married again, she says. Oh, Cynthia, that's how people feel, you know, when divorce first happens. But if you let the dust clear, you might meet that guy and you will get married again. And saying not wife material, that's what's stuck in my mind. You know, not wife material. What does that mean? It depends on what you think that a wife is and what your man all of a sudden thinks that a wife is. You know how once they're married and you had the service and everything, all of a sudden he's telling you get down on the floor with the scrub brush. Well, what about, and we're like, wait a minute, it's 2016. We've got the Swifter with that long handle. We don't have to get on our... We don't have to get on our knees anymore to scrub a floor. Furthermore, there's some of us, like Cynthia, work so hard, we're getting a housekeeper to do that. But... Scrub a floor. Anyway, Cynthia, saying you're not wife material, I think, is a cop-out. I think that, it's more like, it's offensive to hear that from a man, but to hear it from a woman, it makes you think, wow, what do we as women think wife material is? I don't really know what that means. My thought about being a wife is that I take bits and pieces from my mom and aunts, and, my, older women that I know, and then I inject 75% of who Wendy thinks that a wife should be, okay? For instance, a wife back in the olden days would cook dinner 7 days a week. In my mind, today's wife gathers dinner. No! Suzanne doesn't cook at all.
Nope, not a thing.
Brendan right there on the floor, that's her husband.
He cooks
Brendan
everything.
does all the cooking. In my house, I cook, but we all do a thing, like in my house, we gather dinner. A little of this, a little of that. I'm busy working, I'm sewing shoes and clothes and coats and on the talk show. Where do I have time to make a dinner? So, Cynthia, I would like clarification. By the way, gorgeous as usual. In other Real Housewives of Atlanta news, Phaedra announced that her divorce from Apollo has been finalized. Thank God. Phaedra, I knew you would divorce him. I knew you'd come to your senses. There's no good when Apollo gets out of jail for the second time. He's gonna be more angry than ever. Because you figure if he was in jail for 5 years for the first time, and then she knew that, but she married him, but maybe her law practice was enough to levitate them financially and keep it going, and I can appreciate that. I'm not a man snob. You don't have to, make $1 billion to attract, a woman who's making money. But what you have to do is be respectful and civilized and chivalrous and, all that other kind of stuff. However, once a man goes to jail for a second time for so many years, how long is he in jail?
He originally got 8 years. I think he has about 7 left, I think.
Okay, so 8 years. He's got 7 years left. When he comes out, he's gonna be like King Kong with Fay Ray. Well, think about it. He won't be employable to the degree that he would like to be. His boys, at that point, Mr. Vice President and Mr. President, these two boys. Cynthia, if you need any help babysitting, I'm just saying, your boys are so cute, I won't even charge you. But the boys will be older, they're gonna have their own I miss daddy issues. They're gonna be issues. The best thing Phaedra could do is get divorced. Now, I know there's some of you ride or die chicks sitting and watching and in the audience. Well, you ride and die, okay? You ride and die. No, ma'am. No, sir. And Phaedra's still in juicy years where she can get another and have another baby and create another family and move on with her life. And no, you won't hold me up for 7 years, Apollo. They were a nice family while they lasted, though. Anyway, Big Sean is lashing out at his ex, Naya Rivera. Now, you remember Naya. Naya was on Glee. You might not recognize her. She's, well, different looking these days. Big Sean, friend to the show. Remember, Sean and Naya split. It was very, very nasty. She claimed that he stole her Rolex watch from her house. Oh, yes, hood, look. He denied it. And then he wrote that song, I Don't Bleep With You, which became, by the way, an anthem for many of us. When I went on my comedy tour, it was actually a part of my act. Remember, you little stupid, okay, don't talk, okay. I don't want to get fined and canceled. Okay. Anyway, so it's been about 2 years since they've split, correct, Norman?
Yeah, they split in 2014.
2014.
So yeah, 10 years ago.
This woman has gone on, there's no longer a Glee. She's gone on and married a different man. She's gone on, and she was never married to Big Sean. She's gone on and had a baby, and Big Sean is still talking. There's the baby. All right. Oh, babies. Oh. No, I know. No, shoot. Suzanne, we're not going down that road again.
Okay.
We've already talked about this a million times.
Okay.
It's closed
Okay,
for both of us.
Okay, yeah.
Done.
Yes.
Big Sean, or some of the lyrics in his song. I won't tell them all about the other parts about you that's plastic. This my last time putting my ex in a song, even though the last one went triple platinum. Okay. First of all, yeah, that song, that song did go triple platinum. It was definitely catchy and definitely classic. And regarding her being plastic, you don't have to tell us about her parts. If you look at before and after pictures, it's clear that this young woman is doing something during her lunchtime that involves a doctor. She doesn't, oh, really? You all, this is the same person? Now, come on now. What the Kim Kardashian has she invented? Now, I see a nose. I see, well, you can't see, but probably new teeth under there. Weight loss. Like, this does not even look like the same person. Anyway, so Big Sean, save it, talking about what she's gotten done to herself. Naya, money well spent. You look fabulous. So the weekend, not the weekend because it's Friday, the weekend, you know, I can't feel my face, yeah. All right, the weekend is explaining why he cut his hair. He's on the cover of WSJ magazine, which is, yeah. And he says he cut his hair because he was uncomfortable. He could only sleep on one side of his face, which is so funny because welcome to the world of being a woman. You know how sometimes you know what I mean? After you get your braids done, doesn't your hair feel tight? You could only sleep on your face, not your back, because it hurts. Or if you use a thick moisturizer, like I sleep with this stuff, they call it an overnight facelift mask, but it's clear, but it's really tacky, and I sleep on my back like this. Plus, I don't want to squish my boobs, so I sleep like this. But we as women all go through that whole beauty thing where we don't want to sleep, you know, we can only sleep a particular way. So I get what Weeknd is saying. The problem is that I feel that you're still too new in the business to change your look so drastically. Because Weeknd, I would pass you in the mall and I wouldn't even know you're Weeknd. I wouldn't even know. Like, I need the whole pomp and circumstance of this picture. It's too... That music means it's time for Wendy's Giveaway USA. Suzanne, I love it. Come on out. Yes, Suzanne is dressing as another iconic exhibit in our great country, and this will be The Empire State Building on 34th Street. Suzanne, let's get our caller on the line. When's the last time you went? Because we live in New York.
Years.
Yeah, we totally don't visit
Hello.
anything. Hello, Greta? Greta in Tennessee, is this you? How you doing? It's Wendy and Suzanne.
Hi, Wendy. Love
Greta,
the show. Love it.
you are today's contestant on Wendy's Giveaway USA. You watch the show every day on WZTV, correct?
That's correct. Love it.
Perfect.
Fox TV.
Okay, Suzanne's gonna pull the lever and then tell you what you want. Is it lever or lever?
Lever.
I grew up lever,
You
like
can say
remember lever soap?
Maybe that's the French
All
way.
right, I'll do it for you. No, it's okay, Suzanne.
When do you pull it?
It's okay.
Okay.
Don't make fun of my butt. I know. Okay. Wow! Mr. Announcer, tell Greta all about it.
Thanks to our friends at Liberty Travel, we're flying you and a guest to the Big Apple, New York City. You'll enjoy a 5-day, 4-night stay at the Hyatt-centric Times Square Hotel. But you might not need your bed, because this is the city that never sleeps.
Okay, Greta, look.
Oh, that's wonderful.
First of all, New York is the home of the Wendy Williams Show. Suzanne is here. It's the only place where you can buy high-priced shoes at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. The food is great. There's Times Square and everything. Look, greatest city in the world. Greta, listen closely or you're not coming, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Greta. Have you ever been to New York, Greta?
I have been to New York twice.
Oh.
No, not New York State. New York City.
Yes, I have been to New York City twice, but not recently.
Perfect. Okay, so you know the deal, Bess. Okay,
Right.
Greta, yesterday during Hot Topics, I told you about the newest member of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Dorit. Which famous singer did I say lives with Dorit and her husband? And go!
Boy George.
Yes! Yes! Welcome back to New York. Enjoy your stay, Greta. If you'd like to play Wendy's Giveaway USA, log on to my Facebook page to enter and make sure that you watch our show every day for your chance to win, because we might be calling you. We've got more great show for you, everybody. Up next, the rapper, hey, Common is here.